All praise to you, how about Shim, how shy. This is another.
Prophetic news.
Now, we got this article here called Social Breakdown. Massive mob of teams rushing Orlando movie theater.
What was the name of the movie they went to rush?
It's called Shade of Grey.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. Yep, there you go, 50 Shades of Grey. It's an R-rated movie.
Okay.
I'm going to scroll down and read the rest of the article real quick.
And this on Philadelphia Trumpet.
Hold on. Boy. Make sure.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Trumpet. For those that want to watch, for those that want to go on Philadelphia Trumpet and read the article, just making sure this ain't no gimmick.
Exactly.
All right. Say the foundation of any successful nation is families, traditional families, mom, dad, children, mom and dad married, children in submission to their parents.
See that? Children in submission under their parents.
Parents' authority. That might not be politically correct, but it is increasingly difficult not to see that America's broken families are destroying the country from within. So consider what happened OSC, Florida on February 17th. Police said around 900 black teens stormed into the mall theater and food court after being refused the entry to the R-rated 50 Shades of Grey. Around 100 teens made it past security before doors were locked down. So these little teens, man, actually they disregarding how should I say it, authority. They say mayhem followed inside the theater. Gunshots rang out. So these little teens was carrying guns too. Fights erupted. Panic ensued. Frantic 911 calls lit up switchboards. Moviegoers trying to leave found the exit were locked shut. They were the lucky ones. The gunshots later turned out to be firecrackers tossed to terrorize people. So everybody just started scattering, ducking underneath the seats. Moviegoer Kenny Johnson said it was a scary moment. Of course, because 900 Jakes coming to a movie theater started shit. Outside the gates, police were overwhelmed. More fighting. One gun found. A stolen vehicle retrieved. Drugs. They say they retrieved drugs. They say then the mob began to move before police enforcement could arrive from surrounding communities. The mob of teens swarmed across the street into a nearby gas station. So they was causing more mayhem. A whole bunch of kids came into the store and just started stealing stuff. Witness Taylor Davis said they were just taking everything out of the store. And then the kids were just trying to fight the owner, and everybody was just trying to fight. A nearby Taco Bell was also ransacked. More theft, fighting, and property destruction. These kind of flash mobs, random acts of violence are increasingly common. So, it ain't just not going on in Florida, it's going on all over.
Yeah.
Like the Milwaukee
Flash
mobs at that time. So this ain't only just taking place in one state.
Right. This happening all over the state. Basically, it's happened orderly, and we know that NSA this they work. That's why they coin y'all now as flash mobs,
Yeah.
and it's always the blacks that get a label and a title.
Yeah. They say what kind of flash mobs, random acts of violence are increasingly common. They say what makes this incident so worrying is that so many of these teens in this mob were middle schoolers.
See that? Younger and younger.
He said our main concern is this. These are middle high school kids who have guns, who are shooting guns, who are robbing people, driving stolen cars, and they have drugs in their car. So where they get all this shit from? And all these drugs and all these guns from?
From all them parents and all them older cousins and uncles and yeah, my nigga, you grown, do what you want.
Because ain't no discipline in Babylon.
Nope. The Uncle 30, he's smoking weed with the 14-year-old nephew.
What type of shit
Without
is
the
that?
mom and pops knowing about it.
Right. L.T. Paul Hopkins, a spokesman with the Orange County Sheriff Office, said you need to know where your kids are at all times.
See that? And that's for you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans.
Middle school encompasses grades 6 through 8. These are 11, 12, and 13-year-olds.
See that?
What are parents doing letting their 13-year-olds go to movies, not to mention R-rated ones, on their own? Where are the parents? I think you know the answer. Police said teens were released into their parents' custody. A more accurate description would probably be released into their custodian's custody.
Read that one more time.
They say a more accurate description would probably be released into their custodian's custody.
Now, this finna explain why y'all got custodians and not parents.
More than 70% of all black births in America are to unmarried women.
Uh-huh.
This is radical development fundamentally reshaping society.
Uh-huh.
As the Wall Street Journal reported, will liberals ever forgive Daniel Patrick Mohaney for being right?
Right. Which, this guy, read his name one more time.
Patrick Moorhan.
See, Patrick, Daniel Patrick Moorhan. Go ahead, because it is going to say about
For
him.
being right, to say next month marks the 50th anniversary of the future senators reported on black family and controversial documents issued while he served as an assistant secretary in President Lyndon Johnson Labor Department.
Exactly. Now, the guy was the assistant secretary for Lyndon B. Johnson Labor Department, and the name of the document that he actually wrote is called The Negro Family, the Case for National Action. And when he released that study and that paper, that they actually came against him saying that he's trying to stop the black civil rights movement from going forward and integrating into American society through their institutions. But this man was telling them that if you integrate them economically the way y'all want to go about doing it, by getting rid of the man out the house and setting up this welfare system, that it's going to basically produce all of these kids on what you seeing today. Right. So go back a little bit on what it said. More than 70.
More than 70.
No. Will liberals ever forgive?
Oh, okay. Will liberals ever forgive Daniel Patrick Mohan
Right.
for being right?
Exactly. Because I just broke down everything on why they said that. You can go into it.
Okay.
Just next month marks the 50th anniversary.
Future?
No. The next month mark. Just start back a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just start reading from where it say next month marks the 50th.
Okay, next month marks the 50th anniversary of the future senator report on.
Right. The generation.
The black family of controversial document issued while he served as an assistant secretary in President Lyndon Johnson Labor Department.
Right, and the name of his document is The Negro Family, the Case for National Action. If you want to look that up, if you care about your people.
Monahan highlighted troubling cultural trends among inner city blacks.
See that? See what he highlighted? Troubling cultural trends that's supposed to start developing with these people. And it's happening today.
In the inner cities.
Right?
Yeah. Inner city blacks were a special focus on an increasing number of fatherless homes.
See that? That's what it was about. So this was a trap and a trick to bring us into where we at today.
That's why they use the welfare to get to the mothers for the father to get out the house.
Yep.
All this shit was set up from the beginning, man. That's why these kids running around fucked up, man. The fundamental problem is that of family structure. Wrote Moynihan, who had a doctorate in sociology.
Mm-hmm.
The evidence not final, but powerfully persuasive.
See that? So they saying his evidence that he had on his document that he wrote, that it's not final, but it is persuasive. Meaning, when he wrote his document 50 years ago, that it makes sense and it'll persuade you, but why that was actually the truth.
Yeah.
That's why it's happening now.
Yeah.
So fuck you motherfucking black civil rights leader who knew about this document and knew what dude was saying was true.
Yeah.
And how we know you knew? Because when you read about him, you find out that he actually got blackballed and pushed out of that whole system because about his document.
Right. It's that the Negro family in the urban ghettos is crumbling.
Mm-hmm.
Which it is.
Yeah. And he been knew that 50 years ago.
Shit, yep. For his troubles, Moynihan was denounced as a victim blaming racists bent on undermining the civil rights movement.
See that?
Even worse, writes Harvard's Paul Peterson in the current issue of Journal Education, next Moynihan's findings were totally ignored by those who design public politics.
Right.
Policies.
So the ones who designed the public policy at that time, them crackers, them senators from all over all 50 states, knew about what was going to happen in every city that you blacks live in. And what did they do? They took all that research information, put it to the side and said, let's run with that. We know that's going to work. Mm-hmm. And every senator knew that your people was going to be a problem in their state. Now you see why they brung in the prison complex? Now you see where they get that from?
That's why they was building prisons, why they was planning on fucking Jacob.
Exactly. And they went to our elementary schools and to the 3rd and 4th grade when you learn the fundamentals of reading and knew that off the test scores how many prisons they was going to have to build 10 years from that day.
Yeah. Because they knew you niggas wasn't going home.
They knew you couldn't read. If you can't understand 3rd and 4th grade, the regular sounding out letters, the regular punctuation,
right.
Not cursive. Punctuation is periods, commas, quotation marks. If you don't know where that go and you don't know how to write a complete sentence, there's no way you're going to get a job. They know that.
Mm-hmm. The Great Society architects will go on to expand old programs for formulate new ones.
One more time.
The Great Society.
See that? The Great Society. Now you see why the Masons, they got what? The compass with the what in the middle? The G in the middle. The G stand for what? Great architects. Mm-hmm. So what's that? That's that 2 Thessalonians. That they said, no, we God, basically.
Yep.
They the great architects.
Yep. So the Great Society architects are Freemasons.
Exactly. Thank you, brother.
So those are the ones that was set up to.
Yes. Go ahead, girl.
Those are the ones who set up to you know what I'm saying, the downgrade shit.
Yeah, to set our society up on where we at today.
That's why they put us in project buildings. That's why they
run the drugs, the gang philosophy. Put the money.
Yep.
Do Rick Ross.
Yep.
Bring in the guns.
They set up the rap.
Yep.
The hip hop.
Cultural creation.
Rap, the gangster rap. Set up all that shit.
Brung that in right behind.
Right behind.
Set the prisons up. Set the TV up to demonize you through propaganda.
Yep.
Gave you a thuggy spirit from India. Converted your whole spirit. Mm-hmm. And created your monkey ass an identity. Yep. Now you around here thinking, yeah, a black man walk with this lamp and this swag left to right. King David and them ain't never walked like that. That's a spirit from India. It's called the thuggy spirit.
Yep, exactly.
But go ahead, cuz we can stay on topic.
The Great Society architects will go on to expand old programs or formulate new ones that is exacerbated the problems Mohan identified. It say marriage was pivotal.
See how he just said it? He said that the great architects set up the society to, the great society architects would go to expand old programs or formulate new ones that exhiberated the problem, meaning to hyphen, to fast forward the problem with these people.
Right.
And then what happened?
Exacerbated the problems Mohan identified. Marriage was penalized.
See that? See that? Now you see why we grew up with only mothers in our crib? They penalize us for getting married.
Yeah. They penalize us for having parents in the house. Fathers.
So they forced the mother to get rid of her other half.
But let another motherfucker tell me. They set up TV programs, black TV programs, that they put Jake on black TV programs like
To make it
seem like, oh man, that's what we should be.
right, like America wants y'all to have this. But up at Washington, the great architects, the Masons, setting it the other way around.
Yep. Yep.
See that? So what is above, what is below?
Yep. Marriage was penalized and single parenting was subsidized.
Yep.
In effect, the government paid mothers to keep fathers out of the home and paid them well. See?
There go the smoking gun.
That's a smoking gun right there.
We didn't say that. We didn't write this. Matter of fact, let me make sure I get that. See that? It say Moreheim identified marriage was penalized and single parent was subsidized, meaning that welfare, meaning 911. She don't need no man to protect her. She got robo 911.
Yep.
She don't need no man to bring money in. She got welfare. She don't need no food from you because she gets stamps. She don't need no housing from you because she get Section 8. The government paid mothers to keep fathers out of the home and paid them well. Go ahead, my bad. We're going to end with that last part.
Okay, Khan. Say history has proved that Monahan was on to something. They say when the report was released, about 25% of black children and 5% of white children live in a household headed by a single mother. During the next 20 years, the black percentage will double and the racial gap will widen.
Yep.
Today, more than 70% of all black births are to unmarried women, twice the white percentage. So that's why you got these nigga women, man, single, man, like at least over like 75%,
Fuck 'em.
100%, because of this shit.
Yeah. So that's what we here to give y'all prophetic news. Let's start with Job 14:1, because Esau knew this. He knew this. He knew. Esau knew what he was doing, boy.
All right, this is Job chapter 14, verse 1. It say, a man that is born of a woman is of a few days and full of trouble.
Now, you can't tell me Esau didn't know that. He knew that too. That's why he knew if he get rid of that man, let's get these guys ready for these prison systems. Because why? Because they own book tell you that.
Yeah.
So that's a foolproof plan. That's it, cuz.
Yeah, so they actually Esau, he read the scripture, he fulfilling the prophecy.
Yeah. You know you better you know your own goddamn self.
Yep.
Got the Isaiah. I got it. Break it down. I got it.
Okay.
Isaiah 59:7. Yes, yeah, 59:7. Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood.
Right, because when Jake get into a big fight, the other Jakes go and flee into it and get into the same bullshit they in.
Right, and just scroll that down so we can get the topic. And that's what this is. Soon as them Jakes, them black kids found out that it was something going on, movie theater, look, social breakout. Massive mob of teens rush Orlando movie theaters. So you Israelites, y'all supposed to be teaching y'all kids these 613 laws. And if you knew this one, they'll know to stay away from certain things and won't get trapped in Esau devices. Their feet run to evil, and that's what them kids did. And they make haste to shed innocent blood. Because you heard what dude said when they made it to the gas station. They was just looking to fight.
Yeah, they was looking to shed blood.
Shed blood.
They was beating up the owners.
And anybody.
Right. Then they ramshacked Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying?
Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity. That's what them kids came. That's what they was about. Wasting and destruction are in their path.
So everything that's in their path, man, they destroyed.
That's what they was doing. They was movie theater, they destroyed it. They went across the street to the gas station, destroying it.
And they went to Taco Bell,
destroying it. Too. They fulfilling these scriptures.
So
the way of peace they know not.
Right, because they don't have peace within themselves. Because they better fight. Because they go back to that fucking music that they listen to.
Yeah.
You know, gangster music, that hip hop music, man. That drill music that Chicago pushed out.
Yeah.
That Chirac bullshit that the media pushed out.
Yeah. That's why if y'all knew these scriptures, y'all wouldn't be ignorant of Satan's devices. The way of peace they know not.
Yep.
And there is no judgment in their going. Oh. Ain't nobody saying, hey, look, we shouldn't be doing this, man. This ain't right. They all, hey, man, let's go over here. Hey, let's go over here. Hey, what you, hey, still on them, cuz? I still on them. Fuck it. They have made them crooked paths. Mm-hmm. Wheresoever goeth therein shall not know peace. So that's them, man. That's them kids all day. So if your kids is involved in doing these type of events and so forth, the scripture is actually identifying who your kid is and what kind of spirit he's taking on. Yeah. Shit, our job is to, being the prophets of the Lord, our job is to identify, highlight, and give y'all what's happening. The second one was what? Lamentation 2 and 12? 2 and 11? Because that's yours now. Yeah, man. So that's our job. Our job is to put these scriptures on these worldly events and break them down.
This is Lamentations chapter 2, verse 11. It say, my eyes do fail with